For 35 years, the Mazda MX-5 has made a name for itself because it's a robust and reliable racing platform. But of course, it's because it also sticks to its same formula. It's a lightweight, affordable, and open-top sports car. Now, Mazda Philippines has launched the newest version. Meet the 2024 Mazda MX-5. Fans of the 4th generation MX-5 will be happy to know that Mazda Philippines has kept the two body styles intact for this year. That would be the soft top right here and the retractable fastback or RF right there. Now, regardless of the version you're going to get, changes to the 2024 MX-5 would include the new headlights which integrate the DRLs. The old DRLs, meanwhile, have been now blanked off and these can be opened up during racing, so it's great if you plan to race your MX-5 in the future. Now, what's more interesting is that for 2024, there are two styling packages available, and that depends on whether you're going to go for the higher end or lower end variant. The lower end variants would have its 17-inch alloy wheels finished in a two-tone diamond cut finish, while the higher trim models will have this in an all-black finish. The same goes for the side view mirrors. For the first time ever, Mazda is offering body-colored side mirror caps for certain variants, especially the higher-end ones. But for those who want a more sportier variant, the black one is still available. Now, if you notice, this is also a new color. It's called Aero Gray, and this replaces Platinum Quartz and the color lineup. And towards the back, you would notice the new LED rear taillights, and that pretty much completes the changes that you find outside. Now, as you step inside the 2024 MX-5, it's a combination of both familiar and new. In terms of color scheme, you can actually get this in the new tan leather interior with Napa leather seats. This replaces the old terracotta interior that was available in the previous MX-5. It may be a bit familiar, but Mazda has also incorporated a lot of new cutting-edge tech inside the new MX-5. Things like the infotainment screen is now new. It now measures 8.8 inches and sports Mazda's latest generation Mazda Connect infotainment system with, get this, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. For those that use the latest generation smartphones, the Type-C ports are now standard, replacing the old dual Type-A ports. For the driver, the instrument cluster has been changed with a larger multi-display screen right here that's grown in size from 4.2 inches to 4.6 inches. This gives you better clarity, and at the same time, this makes information more readable at a glance. Other changes in the 2024 MX-5 would include the frameless rear view mirror, which is great so that you'll be able to have a wider field of view when you're driving. And maybe I forgot to mention this, but also the availability of a tan soft top for the soft top variants. Now, safety is not the first thing you have in mind when getting a sports car, but that doesn't stop Mazda Philippines from improving the safety package of the MX-5 for 2024. Now, things like blind spot indicators with rear cross traffic alert would be standard on all variants except for the special MCP anniversary, which we'll be talking about in quite a few minutes. Aside from that, things like a rear camera, rear automatic braking, lane departure warning, stuff like that. This would make the car actually even more complete than it was before. Fans who prefer a 3-pedal setup will be happy to know that for 2024, the MX-5 is still available with a 6-speed manual or 6-speed automatic if you prefer it that way. Now, if you notice that this variant is especially different because this one celebrates the 23rd anniversary of the Miata Cup, a one-make racing series designed for the MX-5. Now, regardless of whether you're going to take this with a special livery or not, all manual transmission MX-5s for 2024 would get additional handling upgrades, would include things like the ALSD or asymmetric limited slip differential and the DSC track. Now, without going into much technical detail, what's important is that these two technologies make the car safer and better handling without adding even a gram of weight to these cars. This is on top of technologies such as kinetic posture control, which has been standard on the MX-5 since maybe the last update in 2022. Now, power for the MX-5 still comes from a 2-liter Skyactiv G engine, and that would give it 184 PS of power and 205 Newton meters of torque. That's ample for a car of this size and weight. Now, 0 to 100, 6.5 seconds, and its top speed is in excess of 200 kilometers per hour. Now finally, let's talk variants. For 2024, Mazda has rationalized the variants of the MX-5. From 14 variants, they've now reduced it to 7. That would mean 5 for the soft top and 2 for the RF. Now, you might think that's a bit of a disappointment, but don't worry, because these variants pretty much cover what a normal MX-5 buyer would require or would need. And if you still feel like you want to customize it, the Build Your MX-5 program is still active, so you can customize either of these two sports cars to your liking. Now, pricing for the 2024 MX-5 starts at 2.3 million pesos and would go up to 2.6 million pesos for the retractable fastback.